Okie doke. We are live. Sorry, just 1 second. Those. Alright. Yeah, so I just decided we'll do another little stream. Fallout 76. I didn't do any weeklies. No. We'll do that. We will do that. Yes, yes. I didn't realize the Big Bloom event was on. Interesting. I timed that well. The giant bee of yore. I don't know. I'll just create my own. See if anyone joins that.
If you see any piles of bones in the meadow,
Dun, 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 dun. Frolicking. It is time for frolic. Whoa, bro, get out of my face. Oh, that was him howling. Wait. Yeah. Get up. I shall provide cover fire. Ba-doom. Get out of here. I'll turn that off so we're not getting two at once. No one wants to hear layered sounds, do they? You said smack. Smack Bradigan. Alright. Oh, are those mines blowing up? Oh, yeah, right, of course, there's mines here. Duh.
well, it's quite simple, sweetheart. I just need you to Avoid the plant monsters! They just want to eat you alive and leave you for dead, like my ex-husband. You're doing great, sweetheart. Give 'em hell.
Yeah. Give 'em hell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Explosions. They build character. You got all the flowers. How wonderful. And now I just need you to burn up all those nests of lead delinquents. Use whatever you have at your disposal and light 'em up. Just like a Christmas tree, dearie.
Hmm. Okay. We gotta burn them. Burn them all. Alright, we need more of these guys.
Sometimes I like to imagine the honey beasts are commies. Makes them a lot easier.
Sometimes I like to think they're commies. Guess that works. I didn't mean to throw that almost directly on that person, but you know, it is what it is. I do think I should have brought, what the hell, my flamer. I don't know if you have to kill them with fire or if they just have to be lit on fire.
That'll show those giant weeds not to mess with Susan. Well, well done, sweetheart. Oh, he's back. My arch nemesis, Beelzebub. You won't get my flowers, you
Beelzebub.
bug.
Yeah, Beelzebub. There he is. Giant bee of yore. Ooh. Oh yay, I got a new title. I can be a gardener now. Oh my god. And pretty decent enforcer actually. Alright. Let's head back to a safe area and examine our actual quests for the week. Our tasks, as it were. Boom, boom. Dun, dun, dun.
White Spring is under our protection.
Okay. That seems like a really good minigun. Ooh, I may have to keep that. Yes, sir, I may have to hang on to that one. How much do you weigh in the inventory? Probably like 8 million pounds. How much you bloodied guns like to weigh? Weight and stash 18. Okay, that's not so bad. That's not so bad. Alright, let's look at that list. Collect teapots, complete an event while wearing a costume, fish butts, fed water, killer. Okay. I think it would be faster and easier for me to do some of this in private world. Consume a vintage alcohol, that'd be easy enough. Craft any chems. Just a couple of stim packs. We'll just do half of them, sure, or half-ish. Vintage alcohol would be ooh. Craft or scrap melee weapons.
Are you ready for the thrill and excitement of life in a post-apocalyptic hellscape? By popular demand, this month's creative learning class.
Oh, what about those plans? Ooh, those would know, right? Title was on fire. What about you? Do you want to set the world on fire? Yeah. 30 canine is a crazy number of canine to find. Take a picture of a glowing cryptid. That's actually not that hard. Do I have 15 purified water? I should. Oh. Hmm. All right.
Please do not.
Please do not the cat. Please do not the cat. For it can lead to dire consequences. I'm sorry, I had a. I'm late because I fell asleep and woke up late than I thought. Oh. Thank you, player, for purchasing that. I need to get better headset. Music in this game is pretty good. Fucking excuse me. You're not. Oh, hi. Mining hat and gas mask and goggles. Yeah. Just a big, bright red light. What the hell? Ah, decided to show up finally, have you? Should still work. It's technically a glowing cryptid. Just, you know, its torso. And only its torso. I had a nice moment here. Can you add me on your Discord to be your fan base so I can tune in anytime you're live? Should be able to get to my Discord through one of my links above. There should be a under my socials. There should be a means to do that. Let's give it 1 second. Anyway, my Discord's in the comments. Should be able to get to it from there. Okay. Oh, Moonshine Jamboree. Always a fun one. Just one moment.
Oh, hello there. Are you here to make some moonshine?
Ooh, I have a member.
Another stray comes to our cozy cabin.
No, let's not get that fucking comfortable with each other there, bud. Now we wait.
Another stray comes to our cozy cabin. Well, I think we're ready to get this jamboree going. Light the fire, moonshiners!
Yeah.
And try not to shoot each other.
Well, I'll try.
Don't forget to fill the tub with that sizable salamander venom. Well, you don't see angry, sizable salamanders do that every day.
Ooh. and then start blasting. You're not what I... you are what I pulled out. It was a mistake. Usually get nice hunkered up here.
Well done! You found the tub! I can't say that for many of the moonshiners who come through here. Keep filling it with venom now. Your mother would be proud. Excuse me, but if you haven't noticed, the stills are being attacked.
My brother. We got on it.
Doing well, moonshiners. The venom you've collected is filling the tub nicely. We're halfway there. Most impressive. Keep up the fine work.
Yes, ooh.
Jolly good, Joe. We've got just enough venom to make a batch, and there's still plenty of room in the tub. Let's see how much more we can collect. Destroyed stills are not good for making moonshine. Need I say more?
I'm gonna guess not. Look how far away out these guys go. Fucking Humpty Dump dumbass. Nice try.
They all look so slimy and useless for anything other than moonshine.
What the hell?
Outstanding work, moonshiners. I don't think I've ever seen the tub so full. You've really outdone yourselves.
Yes. Bunk. Here again.
Is there any reason why you're not protecting the stills?
Yeah, it's alright. Keep coming at me. Well, it's sounding bad down there. Gosh, I sure hope they're okay. saw a second. Oh shit. I don't know what it is about events, but I feel like they auto set off mines. I don't think I've ever seen a mine get placed and last longer than a couple seconds.
The stills aren't going to protect themselves.
Hint, hint. Hi, and had a nice moment here. Can you add me on your Discord to be your fan base? So continue meantime you're live. Usernames. So we sound 6. Thanks. I'll be expecting. I know I just read that, but I'm still trying to kind of understand what we. Why not just join the link? I'm confused. Oh, hi. You're a big boy. Coffin. Come here, fog crawler.
I can't believe my eyes. If I had tear ducts, I would cry at a moment like this. Such a wonderful moonshine jamboree.
He would cry at this moment. Fantastic. Unyielding. We fucking Okay, should be working again. It was annoying. I need you just to get out of the way, Cal. Thank you.
At your service, sir.
Perfect. I'm so glad you're here.
That's fantastic. Anyway. Grab all my good stuff. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Have a good time.
I just can't shake these nightmares. Floating in space forever. Just why?
Don't need to do something, build turn or trap. Go to workshop or camp. Alright. I don't know, I'll just build 3 of these. No. One does scrap. Scrap. There.
Our bag check. has
That's
been
another one done.
discontinued. No. Checked baggage has been reclaimed in 23 years.
Alright, I'm going to exit out now because I'm going to go to a private world where I can do all this and more. The top of the hour through November 25th for an eventful celebration. Oh, is it just going to vary? That'd be cool. Just a different event every time. Alright. I need to like kill it and stuff, so. I think I'll re-roll that other one. Okay. That's kind of really depends on whether or not they occur there. I guess we'll see.
I can feel it. Something's close. Shit. Relax. It's nothing.
I blew up in my face, quite literally. Pick up. So I've heard the Fallout 4 Anniversary Edition is not very good. I don't know if that's anything that I should look into at all. Seems very unfortunate. Because while 4 does have its boring elements, all a bit, overall I thought it was a fun game. Or at least one where if you get creative, it does sometimes require a few mods, which I'm not a fan of. I feel like you shouldn't need mods to make a game fun, but use stuff like remove craft limit or stuff like that. Where are you at? Yeah, I knew there was more of you. I could smell it. I could smell it on them. Wait, isn't this the guy I shot with the fucking rocket? Oh. Hmm. Okay. Let's kill some Scorched. So. That's us. Sus.
Hurts inside.
How's it going? Hey, back here. Jeebers. Man, Moses dead. Hey, yo, what up? Not too much. We just gaming. We just gaming and chilling. Hell yeah. Doing weeklies and dailies. I just did a face mask DIY that made me look like an Oompa Loompa. Fair. Not permanently rinsed off. Okay, that's good. I kind of figured that was the case. You seemed a little too chill about it. Once I tried a turmeric one. Oh my god, I was like a Simpson for 3 days. Oh god. I just use the same soap for my face as I do my body. Apparently that makes some people upset. I was watching a person react to guy memes, and that's why I have some crusty forehead oil. I and that's fair. I was watching this, and it was a VTuber. She was reacting Yukai channel or something. I think it's Yukai channel. She was crashing the fuck out though when the guys in her chat were like, "The soap I use for my body and my face is fine if it's the same one," and she's like, "No, you need different ones for your face because it's more sensitive." 3 in 1, yeah. Oh god, oh fuck. They showed some of the meme ones that are like 5 in 1, 9 in 1. There's a meme one that was like 13 in 1. And the thing was, I didn't have to hard sell her. There's a legitimate 5 in 1. Yeah, yeah. There's an actual 5 in 1. It's like shampoo, conditioner, body wash, deodorant, uh, an antiperspirant or something else, and then I think one other thing, like deodorant, antiperspirant. I think are the same thing, and then there's like one other thing. It's fucking weird. I believe I tricked Bones into using Dove Bar because it was the only soap we had when he ran out. He don't moisturize. I I just use what people give me, to be perfectly honest. I think I've got like 18 fucking bars of Irish Spring. And sandalwood. I got a few bottles of sandalwood body wash. Which, admittedly, is a nice smell. Well, it's less eye stock. Yeah, I do. I'm like, I get the message, guys. I smell. Thank you. Socks, soaps, underwear, done. Pretty much. I don't know. I'm getting up there. I'm starting to appreciate the little gifts instead. Well, my socks I wear to Ruin too. I wear most of my clothes to Ruin. Even now, I only just recently got a new pair of jeans, but my old pair I'm just using for labor. Oh, I know. I have a size 13 foot as well. It's horrible. It's a terrible thing to shop for. I know. Full well. I mean, have I never told you about the time where I went shoe shopping and I went to, I think it was Sears, and because I'm a size 13, I was looking and I was looking and looking, and I found one shoe that was size 13, and not even a pair, just one shoe, that one size 13 shoe, and that was it. I was like, surely they misplaced the other one, but I looked and they never found it. I don't know. I don't know who takes one shoe. All I know is I crashed the fuck out that day. Yeah, it's true as fuck. Yeah, especially because there was no other shoes that were size 13. Yeah, that's fair. I used to sit beside this girl in school, and our teacher went around, and every day she would ask a question of the class, like we're in fucking kindergarten, and we did shoe size once, and I said I was size 13, and then they turned to her, and she's like, I'm a size 3. I'm like, what? Like, tang. Yeah, baby feet. Little baby feet. I can imagine. Um, I have that problem with just about every piece of clothing, if I'm going to be totally honest. I can't. Shoes are usually very difficult to find. I'm fairly broad, but not very tall, so my shoulders are very wide. Uh, I usually have wide pants, but they're not. But I'm not super tall, so they're usually too long, and blah 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 blah. I I don't even know what size I really fit, to be perfectly honest. I know last time I went to go get a dress shirt checked out. Um, Jesus, it was like my neck was so wide that they had to get me a size up, but because my shoulders are so broad, I filled it in anyway. Everyone's different size, it's whack. Yeah, that's the other thing. It's a bunch of lies. Lies and deceit. Well, you've seen me. I'm structured like the missing link between Neanderthals and humans. Like a gorilla. I appreciate that. I did, I did get, I've had a lot of people say, like, you're built like a bear. And if that's not the most Canadian fucking thing, I guess it's fair. I've been told that. Makes sense. Maybe I should start weightlifting. Maybe when I can start setting some money aside, I can work on that. That'd be fun. Well, I mean, I already can lift, used to picking up heavy shit.
On your flesh, human.
I used to do hay baling, and I don't know if you've ever done any farm work, but goddamn, is it hard on the body. That's why 9 times out of 10, I think a farm boy is going to be far stronger than a bodybuilder will be any day of the week. Well, even the lighter hay bales, they're like 30 or 40 pounds. You know, if you're doing a several fields of them, it's a lot of it's a lot of fucking throwing, a lot of throwing, a lot of stacking. So. Oh yeah, yeah. No, I don't know how many times, you know, someone from the city would come and you know, God bless them. They did try their best, but they just they weren't prepared for it. Actually, that's not true. There were two types. Elamar Shards would have been a bitch. We found wrestlers and gymnasts to be very, very good at handling it. So if they were gymnastics or they were wrestlers, they could usually handle the cardio. Oh, 100%. I gymnasts blow me away. Even if you have a basic understanding of gymnastics, you've got nothing but my respect. Because, shit, it's incredible. I probably am too, which is weird coming from me since I have such so much love for martial arts. But if I'm not throwing a punch or something, I'm pretty clumsy. Actually, to be perfectly honest, at this point in my life, I'm probably pretty clumsy outside of a rig as it is. Press about 35 pounds. Am I strong as I? That's not good. 35 pounds per arm. Yeah, that's really good. Legs shrunker, so I can do like 80. Nice. No, well, they do say you gotta lift with your legs anyway, so. The fuck? Thank you. I don't know why you gave me an anti-armor drill. Well, that's nice. No, I wanted to keep that mining helmet, damn it. To drill to the heavens. The drill faces forward for a reason. Because it plows on through, no matter what. Kamina. The fuck? Faith. I might have a few improved bait. Get back here, you. I said get back here, you. Alright. Good old armored spine fish.
Sometimes I think
Buffa.
smoldering debris. When I met someone, a stranger, and over time,
Sounds like Kingpin from Spider-Man.
that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that. But I do know that I wouldn't change.
He certainly is. %. Did you ever see about that fact that they Love Through the Spider-Verse? Spider-Verse is really good. They did a crossover of Sonic the Hedgehog and the DC comics, and it's actually really goddamn good. I like it a lot. Yeah, it's amazing. It's like a 5-part series. It's pretty good. Darkseid shows up to Sonic's universe to get the Chaos Emeralds. And as well as he should. Spider-Man's an amazing hero. Yeah, kind of. There's upgrades to it, too.
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody wonderful in a world like this. But this is my life. And I love it.
I haven't caught any of the legends yet, though. I don't even know where they are. But one day I will. I don't like fishing games, but I like fishing mini games. I'm not sure why. It kind of does. That's why I've been storing away all of my superb bait, which admittedly is only 14, but still. Of the Stardew Valley ones. Nice. I've only really played it a couple of times. Once with a group, like a multiplayer, which is fun. I would do it again. But I'm not very good at it. We should. Yeah. What do you have it on? Because I don't think it's cross-platform, is it? Okay. Because I'm pretty sure I have it on Switch. I have it on PlayStation as well, but I'm pretty sure I have it on Switch too. I might just have to re-download it, but that's no problem. Don't worry, I don't even remember the last time I played it on Switch, so you'll still be doing fine. I think so. I feel like you do. Pickles? I'm pretty sure. You'll definitely know it's me because I have like 9,999 hours on YouTube.
The hotel is not responsible for lost, damaged, stolen, or irradiated items.
I always use it as my YouTube player. You know what I mean? So for some reason, it I have the least amount of problems with it on my Switch. I feel like YouTube traps me in a uh, almost like an autistic cycle because it knows I like comfort videos, and by comfort videos I mean ones I've watched before. Oh, what's up, Mr. Chi-Chi, Papa Me, Bailey, Sarian, PBG. I watch a lot of Three Idiots, so that would be like Syriac, Stadadoya, Rhyme Style. Game Champ 3000, she's really good. AVGN's really good. Yeah, I like AVGN.
Are you ready for the thrill and
I
excitement
grew up on
of
AVG,
life in a
on Angry Video Game Nerd.
post-apocalyptic hellscape? By popular demand, this month's creative learning classes are on Wilderness
Which is crazy to think about now.
Please refrain from theft, looting, assault, murder,
Another
or
one.
trampling the flowers.
This is Le Grand Gourmet, a place for those with refined palates. I imagine you are more accustomed to roadkill.
Yeah, I guess he would be, wouldn't he? I can't think of any like major controversies that he's been in. Some of his old videos I look back at and cringe at some of the humor. But it's kind of that good cringe where it's like, yeah, I used to like that, but you know what? It was just a product of the time. Exactly. And it was never like discriminative, you know. It was always just crude. It was never prejudiced humor. So all you yeah, they were to some degree or another. They were.
There's a lot of supplies here that look right for the picking.
Give me that. I was supposed to craft a plush. I was supposed to craft 3 plush at the Tinker's
Oh, look at
Workbench.
all this stuff people have donated. That's great.
Cool, huh? Oh, I don't mean anything by it. Just wondering if you came from the pit.
Yeah. Markiplier and Septiceye. Like Jacksepticeye. I used to watch a lot of their videos when they were doing like Among Us and that. Like when they introduced Corpse Husband, which I feel bad about because God, people over. It's kind of why I don't want to be do like a reveal at any point. I don't ever plan to. I plan to use a character forever. Because when people exposed who Corpse was or who people claim Corpse was, they were horrible. And at best, they horribly insulted and mocked one guy. At worst, they did to 2 because it may have not even been Corpse that they had a photo of. They may have just made fun of just some poor guy. So yeah, it's petty. I mean, it is what it is. If you're gonna do content creation, I get it. You're putting yourself out there. Should repeat the same thing twice. Don't know what that's about. Oh, the worst part was that no one, he didn't want people to expose him. He wanted to remain anonymous to a degree, and people couldn't even dignify him with that. it is a big part of why I try to have for content creators that I follow, a healthy understanding. There is a difference to distance. It's important to remember that they are not. I'm not saying they don't care about you. You know, there are people out there who care about everyone, but you got to remember they're not going to put their life on hold for you, too. So you shouldn't do it for them. Exactly. It's like I think I was on Twitter back when I had Twitter, and I think it was something like two content creators I follow apparently were dating. And they're like, "How do you not know that?" Someone's like, "How do you not know that?" I'm like, "I don't know. Neither of them advertise it on their channels, and I don't go snooping for their information." So, yeah, you can like content creators and still respect their privacy to not know everything about their life. And no, fair enough if they present it as public info. That's yeah. Well, and sometimes you don't even notice some of the awful shit too, right? Like Shane Dawson. Um, I didn't really do enough to look into him, and this is kind of the flip side about not doing too much research. I didn't realize some of the horrible shit he had done until way later. Well, and like there was there's been a few videos now where I've watched where people have pointed out that he did that one video of conspiracies where it was like Chuck E. Cheese reusing pizza slices, AI voice fakes, and then his friend who almost got human trafficked or something. And I'm like, this just kind of feels very not appropriate compared to the other two, you know? No, I don't think performative. Performative would be if he had been respectful about that to a degree. It felt as ignorant and like a person who is proud of his ignorance, which I'm not cool with. I'm not the smartest guy in the world, but I'm happy to learn. Tone deaf, 100%. It's usually the people who say that they're super empathetic and are huge empaths that are pretty tone deaf. Gina Cooney, yeah. Oh, and that's kind of what I mean, right? Like, you got to do a little bit of research to know who you're supporting, but kind of that's the thing. I guess the thing I've been learning is you got to do some research, but you don't need to know every little dirty detail of their personal life unless it's something severe, I should say. You can get a good, yeah, that's fair. All right, plushie. There's been I'm really into these long form videos lately. You ever watch Unsolved Mysteries? You're gonna have to be more specific. There's a lot of unsolved mysteries, just series and channels now. Old show. I'm there was an old show called Unsolved Mysteries that I used to watch. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. I do remember that one. Oh, it's interesting. You know what show I did used to like? Um, The Masked Magician. Yeah, yeah. Mirelurks. Be consume. Consume them all.
Don't
Hello.
face the wasteland without the proper supplies.
Proper supplies. The 44 revolver.
I am authorized to trade supplies and equipment.
But thank God, Bones need his charger. Fair enough. Gotta do what you gotta do. Nice. I have not watched Iron Fist, personally, but I haven't really watched a lot of shows. To be fair, I don't have a lot of streaming services, so I don't know why, but I just don't like watching TV series that much. I'm sorry, I'm trying to think of where else I can find Mirelurks really quickly. Some do, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I've had shows that I've sat down and watched and really enjoyed. I just find that I don't enjoy it nearly as much anymore. Yeah. I just don't think I have a focus for it anymore, if I'm being totally honest. Yeah, come on out, you big bitch. I do like a good South Park episode. Oh my god. Your Majesty, I need you to die. Get me out of this water. I don't know what it is. Mirelurk Queens in particular are my ob. I have never had an easy encounter with them ever. This is toxic behavior, Your Majesty. Out here spitting at me. Generally giving off bad vibes. Yeah. Exactly. Get the hell out of my way. The Mirelurk? I think they were supposed to be crabs. I'm not really 100% on it. They look like oversized hermit crabs to me. Gremlin season. Xmas Gremlin. Die Hard is certainly a movie that was filmed around Christmas Eve.
You got anything you don't want anymore?
That is true.
Please remember to secure valuables, including cash, checks, jewelry, ported equipment, and missile launchers.
We have a bit of a family tradition of watching the
Welcome back.
Scrooge, the old black and white one. Is there? Oh.
Stim packs, chems, I got them.
I didn't know that.
Nothing smells normal anymore.
Well, you drink bait every time he appears on screen or what? Oh, just get drunk and watch. That's fair. I used to really love a lot of Jim Carrey's older stuff. I think he did a great job as Eggman, to be fair. It's fine. Don't need to apologize. I'm glad you feel comfortable enough to be a Goofy Goober. I still haven't seen Sonic movies. Well, that's unacceptable. You need to get on that. I'll tolerate a lot of things, but not seeing the Sonic movies, at least one of them, needs to be rectified.
Sometimes I think
Me too.
I woke up in a pile smoldering debris.
I used to get the
And I met someone.
I used to get the Archie comics, the Archie Sonic the Hedgehog comics, in the mail. I was part of their mailing list order. Every month you would get the new Sonic the Hedgehog comic in the mail. Loved it. Loved it. It was the best part of my month. I used to have the Supersonic versus Hyper Knuckles one, which, despite the fact that they're like, you know, invulnerable and doing universal damage, they're like pulling each other's hair and winding up for punches. Shit, it was equal parts dramatic and funny. I loved it. Shit, I didn't mean to stop fishing. And those comics were surprisingly dark. Holy shit. I went back to some of them, thought, holy, what the hell was going on?
We really need to clean up around here.
Good old Tails. Good old Tails. Who doesn't love Tails? If you ever get the chance, you should watch the Sonic Boom Out of Context on YouTube. It's the Sonic Boom cartoon out of context, so it was meant to come out alongside the game Sonic Boom, which was such a flop that they to scrap the original script, I guess, and we're basically given, and this is my understanding, basically given, hi there, stopping by, hi. I'm having a Sonic-tism right now, where I'm talking about how the Sonic Boom cartoon was basically given the ghost stories dub pass where it was just like, yes, come up with what you want, we'll animate and stuff. And it ended up being hysterical. I appreciate you stopping by. They even have a scene where they animated Sonic while Roger, his voice actor, does vocal warm-ups. It's quite funny. How's Ryan's stream going? Doing well?
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody wonderful in a world like this.
I know you're not talking about me, Commander.
But this is my life.
I get it, though. Wouldn't you want to be with someone who had all of this? Leatherback. I only need a few more fish bits. I only need a few more. The fuck? Little rabbit. Why are you making sounds secure, Hurge? But you are not. Alice. She's not here. She's in Wonderland. You better tell me where Alice is. I don't know who you are. I don't have any money, but what I do have is a very special set of skills. I have never played Madness Returns, but I have seen gameplay of it, and it looked good. Yes, it is a very cool visual. Iconic. Yeah, I would agree. I think it's one of those games where even if someone hasn't played it, they would likely have heard of it.
Sometimes I think I woke up inside smoldering. When I met someone, a stranger.
Yeah.
Well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe in love.
Some games are like that.
Or any of that.
Age does little to them.
I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Wait for her to come back on Steam. It wasn't available for years. Really? Why'd they remove it? Oh, well. last year you bought it. Nice.
If those raiders come snooping around, they're gonna regret it.
Hydrate break. Don't forget to hydrate. I feel that. I think a lot of people do. I have a friend who collects old games and shit, and you know, he's trying to like perfect his collections, and he's like, yeah, I could just order it off of Amazon or eBay or something, but I enjoy the hunt, which I get. Oh, 100%. There was one that I spent 18 years looking for. It sounds like a dramatic part to a movie. 18 years I searched for this game. It was called Flying Dragons for the N64.
I never imagined that I would share a home with somebody wonderful who was this.
Earthbound's pretty good.
This is more.
You know the worst part about it? I got my hands on it. Got my hands on the cartridge. I own it, and I have never played it since obtaining it. Earthbound? Yeah. It's a classic. There's a reason a lot of indie games that do RPGs and that tend to use Earthbound as a basis.
Please remember to secure valuables, including
You know, I love how just seeing you
jewelry,
brightens my day.
ported equipment, and missile launchers.
Okay. I just need to find 10 more Mirelurks to kill. Best coming of age story. Yeah. For Earthbound, yeah, I could see that. I didn't realize it was meant to be a coming of age story, if I'm being totally honest, but I did think it was a phenomenal game.
Guest security is our priority.
What one? I guess there. Now we're going, sister. I will never be a memory. That's what they needed, was some Sephiroth energy. Come on, you hermit crabs, where are you? The crab, what the fuck? Did you see that one coming at me, like, all crouched up? It's weird. Hmm. I wonder what the lore there was. Wait, who's this?
Welcome, friend, to my lonely patch of irradiated soil.
I have no idea. That's what I was wondering. Why was he?
Really don't want to risk
Why was he
getting
come
bad,
to the pole?
especially without wearing good protective gear or being immune. That works well too. I guess you must have a really good reason.
Hello.
Of course I care. Everyone should care. It's in our best
Probably.
interest as a species to preserve a viable gene. You probably know that without sufficient diversity, the entire population died. You're probably a good person too. Well, now that the social niceties...
Oh, that was nice of her. Looks like you're taking soil samples.
Both! But right now my focus has
What
to
up,
be
ghoul?
ecology. We need
What
to
up,
be
ghoul
able to
fan?
reclaim these lands
Very nice.
and grow crops, even in the most
What
toxic
up,
of
ghoul fan?
environments. I couldn't agree more. The structure and complexity is a source of never-ending wonder for those with the capacity to see it. Wake and listen. Verily the earth shall yet be a source of recovery. Remain faithful to the earth with the power of your virtue. Nietzsche saw it, and you see it too. I can tell.
I see it.
Yes, even in my darkest moments.
Kinda, yeah.
When the despair that the war has wrought creeps into my mind.
It's like she's.
and tries to
It's like
overwhelm me.
someone who can't quite do
Remember
a
those
ghoul
words.
voice.
I can make a difference. My life's path has brought me to this one moment in time, where my knowledge and expertise could save real people. I mean, real people. Not the abstracted people in a data cohort. Real struggling people. I do go on, don't I? Here, have this specimen. It looks like it could contain some rare minerals that might be helpful.
Oh, okay. Try Introck. Okay. I've got to go. Thank
Ciao.
you. What the fuck did she just give me?
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, she's got some character. Just ultracite gold, black titanium, and crystal. That's certainly one way to put it. She's got character. You know what? She seems pretty nice. I don't know. It looks like something that would fit in two hands. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. think the radio's fixed yet. See, she'll keep interrupting that. Oh, Jesus. Get back. Bum, bum, bum. Oh, apparently I killed a legendary somewhere. Hello, my friend. Where are you going? Oh, damn. You need to chill out, sir. One more. I need to find one more. Well, this king's all high. I might as well take him out. That's what you get for being high on the job, buddy. Should have thought about that. Right. Let's see here. Do I want to use them? Oh, that's 250. You know what? I'm just going to give myself some caps and some perk points. Yeah. Who doesn't like to get a free 5,000? I do wonder when the changeover is, so when they move on to another season. Hey, Athena.
There is so much sky to process.
Bulk and Moo. No, we got a texture. Hold on. Oh, nice. Nice. Friend of mine is gonna do a Dragon Ball Z movie marathon. That's what I'm talking about. That's a good marathon right there. Faith, I'm gonna need you to stop getting in my way. Hello, Commander.
Sometimes I think stranger. And over time, well, that stranger isn't a stranger anymore at all. I don't believe in luck or fate or any of that.
My God, she's a yapper.
I do know that I wouldn't have changed a thing.
Gotta love those NPCs that are professional yappers. That is not what I meant to do. Let's repair everything while I'm here. Chatty Cathy. The term is now a yapper. The fuck?
Our bag check has been discontinued. No, checked baggage has been reclaimed in.
I used to not really understand the enjoyment of watching React videos, but I started watching some, and I've got to admit, some are pretty funny. Exactly, like sitting with an old fried friend.
Think how small these mountains would have looked.
It's all good. I know what you meant. Well, heck, there's your first problem right there. Right, I'm going back into a public lobby now. Actually, it's been 2 hours. Yeah, I can do a little more. We'll do a little bit more. It was cute and purple, though. Wait, keyboard? I get that. I actually do get that. Mine's probably blue, but my favorite color combination would be red and white because of fucking Canada. Hell yeah. Also because I think it just looks good. But blue or dark purple would probably be my favorite color. Deep indigo. It's a nice color. Nice. I think I'm painting my room, the place I'm moving to. I get to paint it, and we're doing, I think it was like elf sage green, something like that, which I think is going to look nice. And then my living room is going to be a bluish color. Yeah. You're a gremlin. Well, that's okay. You're our gremlin. I kind of get it. I do need to have something up on my walls, but it also has to be organized. I can't just have it haphazardly, so I'm just fucked sometimes. Frolicking, frolicking. Yeah, same. My whole battle strategy is organized chaos. I always say, like, you can't blindside me, right? Like, if I have a plan, I need to stick to that plan no matter what. But if the plan is for me to wing it, then I'm good. One time, Uni had a friend who got a Callus Emerald's first tattoo, and he got on high on ships and panic money, and then got it removed. That's very unfortunate, because when I was at the Stormcrow Tavern with a certain P-Dog, as we all know, the bartender had all 7 Chaos Emeralds in order on his arm. And I pointed out that he had the Chaos Emeralds, and he's like, "Did you notice they're in order?" I'm like, "You son of a bitch. How dare you insult me and suggest I didn't notice that? Of course I fucking noticed that." It's too bad the Stormcrow Tavern shut down, because that was probably the best tavern. Pub food hits different. Especially when the server is spending pretty much half the night at your table because she's making sure you're drinking and eating. Yeah, well, she probably liked us for staying and spending so much. She probably loved it for the tip. She probably was, like, shocked when she got tipped twice. Yeah, I was a cook, and I definitely learned quite a bit about how valuable tips are. Where's the red one? Not here. Oh yeah. So we didn't usually take ours. Yeah, we didn't usually take ours the first night. what we did at the place I worked at is we would usually let them accumulate for a couple days, and then walk out with like a couple $100 in tips. Yeah. Though there was one night it was so fucking busy that we did not have that problem. We took our tips home that night, and mine was like $100 and something bucks. And I was a cook, so I imagine the bar front got even more. Yeah. But there's one thing I learned as a cook, though, is how quickly your temper changes when you're a cook. Like, you know me, I'm a pretty chill guy. But when I was a cook, that went out the fucking window. I don't know what the hell happened. Well, one of our servers came back from tears one night, and I just had enough. Like, she came back in tears, I went out, and I approached the guy, and I was like, listen, man, you need to fucking apologize to her, because I'm the one who fucked up your meal. If you want to yell at someone, yell at me, and I'm standing right here, so you might as well do it now. But if you yell at her one more time, you and I are going to have a fucking problem. To which they pointed out that wasn't professional, and I said, yeah. That's her job. She's supposed to be the front of house. I'm in the back because I have no people skills. They were apologetic after, kind of. But I was so mad. I still don't understand what. I don't even know what they said to her. But yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I remember when I was a supervisor at jobs, I was a lot more patient. And even when I was a supervisor at A&W, but as soon as I was an actual cook, it was like fucking something snaps inside you. You just become a totally different person.
Corpses don't make very good fertilizer if they're too fresh. They might poison all the flora around them. Just need some daffodils, lilies, and nightshades.
It's a lot easier now for me to not really. Yeah. I just. I've had people threaten to sue because I've done customer service over the phone. And I've had guys threaten to sue us, and he's like, I'm going to sue you too. And I'm like, for what, man? If your time is worth so much, trust me, I don't have anything worth suing over. And you know what? Maybe we wouldn't be calling if you weren't a piece of shit. Well, and the irony too is that when you're nice to customer service workers, they tend to be willing to do more, bend more rules for you. $100%. There's three types. There is people who've worked in customer service, people who have never worked in customer service, and people who own businesses that involve customer service but have never worked them themselves. Store. No. It's all the ones I already have. Burning Love. Oh. That's stupid. Oh.
This unit will not be accepting requests to sit on Santa's lap. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Snow at Crimbus. Yeah, some people have really cool weather changers. I have a few different ones. I don't think I have the snow one, though. I do have one that gives me clear skies. Give me pouring rain, I'll show up at one of my bases that has one, and it's like, clear skies are here again. I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Fall leaves. Yeah, if there was like a fall weather. That being said, if you go to certain environments in this game, you probably could get that feeling. Probably in the Mire area. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, and you should see some of people's bases. They are super creative. I do not have the creativity levels that some of these people do. Okay. Very nice to know. Thank you, Achilles. Enjoy my thing, I guess. My vault. 257. Okay, this guy's gotta have a plan that I've never had. Yeah, obviously, as you have to unlock customizable things, right? Plans for that. But that's, again, if someone were to join, I'd be happy to give them a lot of plans and build stuff for them. Playing Coaster the other day, oh my god, the controls are hard. It's almost too customizable. I can see that. Have you ever watched Let's Game It Out? Play Planet Coaster? He's very funny. You can't let it break you. You have got to be kidding me. Couldn't place a path under stairs and I screamed. Valid. I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably have a crash out too. It's raining, it's pouring. I love it, but I hate it. That's how I feel about a lot of games that I play. Like, I enjoyed this game, for instance, but there are definitely times where if you heard me talking about it, you'd think I fucking hated it. Fucking excuse me. Yeah. This is true. Dude doesn't have any security for his customers. I thought this guy had notes, did he not? Nothing of use. Yes, sir. Sometimes you just see old Abe. Oh, nice. There's a lot of little funky masks that you can get in this game, too. Well, during certain events. Like Fashnot. I'll show you what I mean. Give you an idea. But yes, you could absolutely make a Halloween themed camp in this game. And in fact, you could even put it in for best camp build. I don't do that because I acknowledge the complete lack of creativity I have when it comes to base building. Well, yeah, I don't mean it in the sense like I don't have any creativity. I shouldn't put it that way. I just mean that in the sense of when it comes to building bases, I don't feel like I can visualize what some people can. There's definitely people who have very creative minds when it comes to how they build camps. I'll put it that way. And I mean that in the most positive way. Look at all these fucking giant masks, and these are all huge. That's amazing. I can't do that. Or at least I don't really think I can. Of course, but after all you've done,
Just came by to brighten my day a bit,
you can just sit down, bask in the glory of your accomplishments.
At your service, sir.
Oh, another thing, and something I forgot to I always forget to mention, because it's a feature I always forget about. If you are on a private team, right? So, if you were to come into the game, and I didn't have a public team, and I just joined, or sent a request for you to join my team, that would not be counted as a public team. And because of that, for some reason, I would be able to just build in your camp. So even if you didn't have the plans for things, I could still put stuff in there for you. You can, but the other thing too is I could put like this in, which just cures diseases for you. Or these, which just generate water and food for you, and coffee and tea. Or these that let you just give yourself a temporary buff to your stats. Yeah, I could put up a pink kitchen set for you. See? Lots of things we could do. I have a pink fireplace too. It's a pink fireplace that has a pink fire. I think you would like this, then, if you're ever interested in getting it. I will help you, for sure. so you can have as much creativity freedom as you can muster.
Our bag check has been discontinued. No, checked baggage has been reclaimed in 23 years.
4 would be more relevant than New Vegas with this game. But even then, there's a lot of things that are different. Just for the simple fact that it's an online game. Right, like VATS doesn't work the same in VATS and other games. It slows things down in this. It's just kind of like an auto aim. Which frankly I like better, if I'm gonna be totally honest. But with that said, I think that's a good stopping point. Pumpkin Throne. My hay bale throne. For a hay baling man. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there tonight. It was a nice little way to get some of my weeklies out of the way and showcase a little bit more of 76 and what I consider to be an enjoyable game. Well, thank you so much. That makes me very happy. I'm always happy to hear when people enjoy my work. So, with that said, maybe spread my Twitch account around, you know? Send it to friends. And my YouTube. Give those a follow. But with that said, I wish you all the best, and I hope you have yourself a wonderful rest of your night and a wonderful rest of your week. If I do not see you again when I stream, probably going to try and stream tomorrow. I still have another weekly I want to try and get done, and there's going to be dailies there too. So, with that said, again, have yourself a wonderful night and a wonderful week if I don't see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.